It does go pretty fast. And there's Taco Bell right down the road. When I was doing UPS, man, that was one of my stops on the way. Because I tell you what, like especially during the holiday, that's what I was pushing. You know, you're not done till your truck's finished. I mean, you're just at 7 in the morning in the morning. So I mean, your night's short. Welcome, basketball fans, to SN Radio for continued coverage of middle school basketball. We are coming to you live from Killenly Intermediate School for this first of two-game series against the Griswold Middle School Wolverines versus the Killenly Cougars. I'm Jonathan Harden along with Mike Minarski, and we've got Uncle Ron. The Unk is on the camera today.
No, you can't call him Uncle Ron, man.
No?
No, that's like a really bad analogy for some jerk on TikTok.
Is it? I am without the
yeah,
TikTok,
yeah.
so
You
you'll
don't
have
want
to
to call
school
him,
me on that.
You don't want to call him Uncle Ron.
All right, so Mr.
Oh, no.
Ron,
Yeah.
but he's still Unk.
He's still Unk, yeah. Let's call him the Luff.
The Luff. There we go.
The
There's
Luff.
a new name.
The Tough Luff. A little bit of tough luff for you.
A little
here.
bit of tough love, and we've got a quote from him we may use later.
That's right. We'll discuss that when it actually happens. Because we always have some sort of weird.
There's always
to
something.
use.
Yeah, because we were here monitoring the JV game, and they came out victorious 41-24 over the Cougar JV.
Did you see Sonny Botello?
Sonny Botello hitting threes like it's nobody's business. There were actually several threes there in the second half. Even JJ had a three of his own.
Speaking of three, they got three balls in the net
three balls in the basket.
They can't get him down.
There we go. Big number 35. That's Trevor.
So
that will be.
So I'm glad you said that, because when it comes to middle school basketball, there's not a lot of information, as far as this, it's not high school, it's not college, we really only have first names for the teams that we don't normally do. So number 35 is Trevor. That's it. That's all we know. These kids are 12. That's all we do. We only need their first.
That's all we need.
Yeah.
Introduce them. We'll make it exciting either way. We do have a couple of last name initials, and I was looking at my roster and I was trying to wonder, why do we have initials for a couple of players? Because there's no other player on the roster with that first name.
That's right. There's number 5 is Drew K. There's no other Drew. So I don't know why we got to put a K there. And the other one is Ethan H. There's no other Ethan.
No other Ethan.
So
maybe the hometown crowd knows why that is.
I don't know. Maybe they'll phone in and let us know.
But I know that you are big on names. Every game that we do, no matter if it's football, baseball, basketball, you like to look at names. And I'm telling you, Killingly, they've got a Grayson and a Xander.
A Xander. I saw that. How about Quinn with one N?
Quinn with one N.
Yeah.
Because the other N's redundant.
That's right. Cooper.
It's
number 3.
Rigel. Cal. There we go. We got
some cool names.
We'll have fun with that today.
So this is a makeup game. This was actually postponed from December. We were set to come here for the first game in December, but it was canceled due to COVID protocols, and so here we are. And we got to, and it's really going to make it a crazy week, for the these two teams, because they play again tomorrow in Griswold.
Right. So they've got today's game here in Killenly. Tomorrow is in Griswold. That's why we had the 2-game back-to-back series here. Yeah, we're just coming out of protocol. This Griswold basketball squad came back yesterday when they defeated Brooklyn Middle School. So coming off the protocols, not missing a beat.
Yeah, and I want to say something about that. I mean, on the morning show, I'm going to get a little more rough and rugged, when I say things, but honestly, just so you know, we did try to cover the game in Brooklyn yesterday, and we were not able. We were basically told we couldn't come because kids didn't hand in they couldn't get permission slips.
Right, the digital media release permission slips.
I guess, yeah. So we apologize for that. Now, which also means if Brooklyn plays in Griswold, I would be very apprehensive to cover that as well. So,
right. So we've got the Killenly game in Griswold tomorrow on Thursday, and then next week, Monday at Plainfield, Wednesday at Woodstock, and then Thursday back home against Thompson.
All right, that's the middle school schedule.
Right.
All right, Coach Bill Hanley, he's got his squad ready to go, and it looks like the starting 5 is going to be Coleman. Whoa. No, they're not.
No, they're lining up.
They're lining up. Are they going to announce it?
They're prepared for it.
Is this a first? Yeah. I don't know how I'm going to stand up to the national anthem from where I am.
Where's the flag? Oh, it's right in front of me.
Right in front of you. I'm going to have to try to wiggle my way out over by the luff. See if I can. Oh, I'm stuck.
Yeah, we're kind of locked in a corner.
Oh, look at my foot. I can't.
Well, they've got these wooden blocks right here.
Well, that's so the table will stay even.
Right.
Kind of like Killingley High School. All right. I need to do this so I can stand up for the national anthem. I couldn't.
You're just going to sit on the corner?
I just might stay here right next to the luff. You don't like that name, do you? The luff. It's better than the puff. Oh, how about H&R Luffin stuff?
H.R. Luffin stuff. I like it. That may stick.
He doesn't like it.
So announcing the starting lineup for the Griswold Wolverines. Number 1, Aiden Cutter. Number 2, Colby Mills. Number 3, Aiden the Governor. Lamont. We got number 25, Caden Kozlowskis. And rounding out the top starting 5, number 30, Nick Waters.
So now with Killingley, we'll just know first names.
So number 10,
Alex.
Number 20, Ethan.
I heard Hall, Hall. So.
Is it Hall?
Yeah. 22, Quinn.
22, there's Quinn. Number 23, Cal. And 35, Trevor.
Big kid. Big boy.
They have some height on that team.
Yeah. Last team they played that had some height was Plainfield. All right, John, that's the national anthem. Well, ready for start of a basketball game. You're going to do the same thing, aren't you?
I can't stop behind this block in the leg. All right, I'm in.
Oops.
But I'm not leaving. I'm here for the duration. But, yeah, we are moments away from tipping off. This is the first game of 2, Griswold versus Killingley.
Well, let's make sure we know that we're only doing one today.
Right.
And that's
yeah, we're covering the one here. And then Killingley's coming down to Griswold for game 2 tomorrow. But it does look like we've got Caden Kozlowskis facing off against Cal for the tip-off.
So I don't really know what to expect from Killingley. They do have some height. Last team that they went up against that had some height was Plainfield, and Plainfield, well, they beat them handily.
They did. They were coming down. They won the rebound game.
And how?
Yeah, they did. So tip-off goes to Colby Mills. So green ball to start off the game, shooting underneath, and there was a pass right to Cal. He's going to kick it to the outside. The Cougars are bringing it down. Going to Quinn in the corner. Coming back up to the top of the key. Giving it over to Alex. Now they're feeding that ball to Ethan. He's going to work inside. Gets it to Cal. They're going to have to kick it back out to the outside. Ethan Hall with the ball. Looking for that lane underneath. They kick it back out to the top.
Let's go for three. Hit it.
Quinn makes the shot for 3.
Way to start the game, you know?
Right there. And that was nothing but net for Killenly.
That was a good shot by number 22. Let's see how the Wolverines come back and answer.
Right. They've got the pass. They're moving it in. There's Aiden Cutter going to the inside, kicks it back out to Nick Waters, who goes to Lamont, who's working his way inside. Passes off to Colby Mills. He's going to come down the baseline. Up to Caden at the top.
And he got fouled.
And he's going to draw the foul.
There's kind of a late whistle, too.
So that will be number 23, Cal, on the foul. His first foul, first team foul. But it brings Kozlowskis to the line.
So is it Cal? Is it Calvin? Calbert? What is it?
I like Cal. Fill
Cal,
in the blank. Yeah.
Just Cal? Just Cal. All right, it's just Cal. Kozlowskis mixes the first.
Yeah, right off the front of the rim with that first shot.
3-0. Killingly. And a 3-point shot by Quinn. 22.
Misses both, but Colby Mills gets the rebound, puts it up,
and
he'll get the 2 points back.
3-2.
So Cooley quickly back down to their end of the court. Moving around the perimeter pretty much at will. Ethan kicks it to Quinn. Who makes another 3.
Just Quinn.
So
Just
Quinn with 6 points, 2 threes. That's all the points Killenly has in the game so far. Score is 6-2, 6:05 left to play in the first period. Here's Griswold trying to answer back. Aiden Lamont kicks it to Colby Mills. Colby Mills looking to try to go inside. Hand on the ball. They feed it to Aiden, and he's going to put it in for 2.
So it's Quinn 6, Wolverines 4.
Right. Exactly right so far.
Uh-oh. Let's get it to Quinn. Ooh. Well, he didn't move his foot. Okay.
Now they got it to Alex. There's Ethan on the shot. Just misses that. Caden Kozlowskis saves it from going out of bounds. Feeds it to the governor.
Lamont.
Nick Waters at the top of the key. Getting it underneath the cutter, but it's stolen.
It was a good idea for the moment.
Yeah, but there was an Ethan Hall in the way. So Trevor put it up. He misses. Griswold comes down with the rebound. Lamont will bring it across half court. Kicking it to Cutter up top. Now there's Colby Mills going underneath to Nick Waters. Back to Cutter under the basket for 2.
All right, so we're going to spread around the points.
There we go.
3 different Wolverines, each with a basket. Cutter, Mills, and Lamont.
And they match Cal. 6-6, 4:35 left to play in the first period.
Well, see, we'll be able to see as we go.
Ethan Hall with a 3 of his own.
Is this all that they can do, shoot threes? Well, that's okay.
There we go. Well, we'll keep them out there.
9-6.
So Nick Waters for 3. Oh! It's like he called that 3 with a 3 of his own.
Nick Muddy Waters. Nothing but net.
So that's going to go out of bounds. It will be white ball. We've got substitutions.
So we got a tie score, 9-9. Xander into the game.
And Noah Suvanats.
Oh, watch out for the Suvanats.
Oh, blocked by Kozlowskis, but it's going to get the foul.
I wonder what kind of dinner time they have at the Souvenance house, with Jeff being featured on the day's broadcast for Griswold the other day.
Right.
And then you've got Noah, who is last I knew, because we don't get a lot of stats from the middle school kids, but he's the highest scoring player on their team. So
he is. He's a force to be reckoned with. Cal misses his first shot from the line.
Tie score.
Yep. And the second one bounces around but falls short. So Colby Mills brings it all the way in.
That was partially blocked there by Cal.
Right. Cal, I tell you what, when you're 7'2" in middle school, man, you're all over the place.
I'll have an extra milk at lunch.
Right. What are they feeding it? All right, we've got another. There's Alex going for three, but he's not going to make it. Aiden Cutter. Oh, down to Lamont at the
Beautiful.
glass.
That was
two.
a nice play right there by the Wolverines.
So Lamont now has 4.
Some very unselfish play right now for the Wolverines.
I like it. It's working out for him right there. There's a shot by Quinn.
That's Quinn. He's got 8. It's 11-11.
This might be a high scoring matchup.
I was just thinking that. All right, Souvenant said, I'll do this.
He shoots long.
Yeah.
Kozlowski's able to come down with the rebound. He's going to put it up. Oh, and we got another 3.
What is going on?
Hey, earlier in the season, I said it's a 3 for all, but they weren't sinking them. This game,
yeah,
they're going down. Oh, so out of bounds on Killenly. That'll be green ball.
Which is funny because Souvenant's got his hand in there and knocked it off of, looked like Ethan.
Right, there seemed to be a little bit of disagreement.
Yeah, okay, it did go off of Souvenant's. That's why. I'm like,
all right, so we changed that possession back to White. So here come the Cougars. Get it to Cal underneath. He's going to feed it out to Quinn. He puts it up. That bounces off the rim. Lamont comes down with the rebound. Caden Kozlowskis to Aiden Cutter. Cutter to Mills. Oh, and Mills with 2.
They are moving the ball around very, very well. Very unselfish basketball.
We've got a timeout killing it.
I mean, think about it. Aiden Cutter's got 2. Colby's got 4. Aiden Lamont with 4. Kozlowskis with 3 and Waters with 3. You have 5 Wolverines already on the board.
That's fantastic. I tell you what, Coach Hanley should be proud of that right there. If that's their game plan, they're executing it well.
Yeah, but the other thing you got to look at too is if you're banging threes from all over the place, like Killingly is so far. Quinn has got a couple. Ethan, they got 3 threes.
3
already.
threes out of 2 players.
Exactly. So when you're getting 3-point buckets, why not?
Yeah, put it up. If you can, if you have the shot and you can take the shot and you're confident you're going to make it, yeah, why not? Because I tell you what, right now it's 16-11, 2:14 left to play in the first period. Those 11 points are all Ethan and Quinn for the Cougars.
Yeah. What's fouls? 1.
Yeah, so you have 1 foul Kozlowskis for Griswold and 1 foul Cal for Killen.
I didn't even see that. I got the Cal one. I didn't get the Kozlowskis one.
I got your back.
Thanks, bro. Way to go, brah.
Brah. All right, so Killenly's going to bring it back across half court. They go down to Alex. He's going to feed it back up to Ethan at the top, going back down underneath. Alex is going to work his way inside, put the shot up. It goes long. Cal tried to come up with the rebound. It's knocked down. Aiden Lamont ultimately comes down with it. They feed it to Colby Mills. He brings it across. There's someone. Oh! Is that going to be a block or a charge? We got a block.
Souvenant took a double chop to the throat.
So who did they call that again?
That was on Ethan.
So he's going to bring it back down. He's got a break. Waiting for the Cavalry to come back in, but he's going to take his shot for 3 and sink another one.
These kids, These kids, I'll tell you, are very comfortable from shooting from the Netherlands.
They're like, hey, you're not going to let me work inside? Okay, I'll just shoot from here.
Yeah. And you know what? They're not even rattling in and out. They're nothing but net.
And that pass from Lamont was stolen by Cooper.
16-14, Griswold leads by 2.
And there's a loss of possession, but Killenly able to get it back.
A minute left to go in the first.
Pretty impressive shot making for both teams today. So there's.
Oh, come on!
Oh my goodness!
Come
gracious.
on! Come on!
Ethan Hall, 9 points, all 3.
Come on!
There's Lamont for a 3. Off the rim and down. Cal knocks it down for the rebound.
This is middle school. You imagine what this kid's gonna do in high school if he can keep that 3-point shot
That's
alive?
dangerous. Oh, and there's Sovanots over the top.
It was on Suvanots, yeah.
Yep. That's his first foul. Second team foul for Griswold.
Man, this game is neck and neck, 17-16.
Right.
All these, come on, have you seen as many 3-point buckets in the first?
No, never. Okay. Thanks.
JJ's a celebrity. Ooh, a little bit of a bump there. Yep, another one on Suvanots. Yeah, Noah has picked up just a couple of quickies right there.
Yeah, back-to-back fouls right there. Kind of reminiscent of what we saw with the girls' high school team the other day.
Yeah.
Oh, nice
dish.
job underneath, and that's going to give Trevor 2.
Nice dish. So it looks like Ethan can do it all.
He can pass. He can shoot. Kozlowskis to Cutter. Cutter looking to get it out. Oh, there's Mason Brown. Feed it back underneath. The Kozlowskis goes to the outside, but he's going to be called for a travel. That'll make it white ball. Just over 5 seconds left to play in the first period.
19-16.
Woo! What a first period this has been, and it's not even over
I
yet.
know it. You got downtown Mason Brown in the game now.
So full prep. Going to feed it over to Alex. It's going to go out of bounds. Half a second on the clock.
What do we got here? We got a Burrell to Tate George play here. Right. Is that what we got going on here?
Going to launch it, try to ricochet it off your head.
I don't know if you remember that one. Do you?
No.
It was UConn against Clemson. I think it was like, God, I want to say it was 1990.
Okay.
1990. Well, it was before my daughter was born. So 90. 89 or 90. Scott Burrell out of Hamden. He played for the University of Connecticut. He was he was a power forward. And he also was a heck of a pitcher for UConn.
Mm-hmm.
So he had an arm. Tate George was their shooting point guard. 1 second left. They were down by 1. He literally throws the ball the entire length of the court. George picks it up, spins, shoots a 10-foot baseline, sinks it. Huskies win.
Wow. Oh, Cutter goes to put it up, and Cooper said, no. And that'll end the first period. Your score now, Killenly 19, Griswold 16.
That was a pretty tiring for, old guys like us.
I know.
First quarter. I mean, like 1, 2, 3, 5 3-point buckets for the KISS, Killenly Intermediate School.
Right. There you
go. When I got here today, I'd say, hey, where do I bring this stuff,
Mm-hmm.
They said, somebody gets on the walkie. KISS base to KISS custodian. KISS custodian.
KISS base to KISS custodian?
Yeah. Well, it's because
the eagle flies at night.
Yeah. Killenly Intermediate School.
So KISS base.
Yeah, that's the office.
That's the all right.
Yeah, that's lingo here. That's lingo here.
Yeah, everybody's got their own little thing.
Yeah, I'm learning the lingo here at Killenly Intermediate.
So I guess we'd be goomps.
Apparently, yeah. Apparently, the lingo on the Killenly floor is 4-3.
Certainly was in the first period. Here we go. Here's the beginning of the second period. Kinley's up by 3, 19-16. Coming back down with the ball again. There's Alex at the top of the key. Feeds it down to Cal. Going to take it back outside. All the way across. Let's reset. Alex works his way to the right side. Looking to go somewhere. Why not go to Cal underneath? He puts it up just short, but gets his own rebound. Kicks it out to Ethan. He got inside that three-point line and said, whoa, I got to back up. Back over to Alex to Cal. Excellent defense by Kozlowskis against Cal there. And trying to get it over to Xander. Goes out of bounds.
Do you realize that
ball.
Killingly shot 62% in the first quarter from
62% in the first. Fantastic. This is middle school basketball, right?
And 5 for 6 for three-point land.
Wow. So Colby Mills trying to get it to Kozlowskis underneath.
Yeah, Cal said no way.
But Cal comes down. Oh, there was a jump ball before. Yeah. Cal went to the court.
It's okay. Nobody threw hands.
Right, no. And Griswold came over to help him up.
I mean, there may be a little bit of tension, at any level of competition, whether it's middle school, high school. But, they really, as soon as they realize, because it happens, they go, oh, okay, all right. And they help the opposing player up or whatever.
Right, plus you got two of the big boys on the court.
No.
Oh! Lamont put a three, comes off the rim. They get it to Colby Mills, who's working his way inside. But they're going to have Cal on the foul.
Yeah. Cal on the foul.
That's his second. Non-shooting foul for Griswold.
3 fouls apiece. All right.
So Cutter for 3.
Oh!
He said, I can join this party too. Cutter has 5 points on the game.
This is absolutely nuts.
So Kinley, their side of the court.
Absolutely nuts.
Feeding it over to Xander. Nick Waters able to get a hand in there, but no loss of possession for Kinley. Trevor with the shot. Off the backboard, no good. Nick Waters comes down with the rebound. We're knotted up 19-19, Mike. Just 2 minutes into the second period. Nick Waters with a 3. Off the rim. Colby Mills with the rebound.
Almost lost it. Got it out to Lamont. I think they're going to set it up again. This is just smash mouth. Oh, look at that.
And kick it back out to Nick on the outside. There's Kozlowskis under the glass. He gets another 2.
So far, this really is just smash mouth basketball. This is like a pickup game. These guys are going back and forth.
Shot for shot for shot. And that pass goes long out of bounds.
21-19. I mean, they're very evenly matched.
Right,
like Mason Brown's coming back in.
I mean, we have watched just over 10 minutes of basketball so far this afternoon. I'm going to need another cup of coffee.
I have one in the car for the ride home.
This is exciting right here. So Alex to Cal at the top. Cal going against Mason Brown. Trying to get over. Nick Waters with the steal. Feeding it up. Griswold able to maintain possession. Silvernauts over to Waters.
Stolen.
There was a hand in on that pass, and it's stolen, but it's knocked out of bounds by Lamont, but it'll remain Cougar ball. So Griswold unable to come up with 2 points on that possession. Kinley coming back down, trying to match Griswold. It's 21-19. There's Quinn to Cal. Off the back of the rim, no good. Silvernauts with the rebound.
Ooh, you see that little Showtime dribble there from Silvernauts?
He's wanting to see if the Globetrotters were watching on that one. So Mills all the way down to the corner to Lamont. They feed it back up to Noah. And there's a jump ball with Alex. Where's the possession? Was it possession White?
Yes.
So it'll be Kinley ball. Scoring tables on our side this time.
We got Noah's got a lot of support there.
Outstanding.
Guess who else has got support?
Who's got support?
I do. Madeline Garner says, "Hi, Mike Minarski."
So there we go. So Colby Mills brings it all the way down the length of the court. He's just underneath the basket. No good. Cal with the rebound. He feeds it out to Alex. Alex puts on the brakes, backs it up. They kick it out to Ethan. Ethan all the way down to Quinn. Quinn works his way inside, puts it against the glass off the rim. Cal gets the rebound as he's going to the court, but they're going to call a foul on Lamont.
You sure that wasn't Mason Brown? I think that was on Mason Brown.
Mason Brown.
33.
I thought he had a closed fist and a three.
I don't like this.
So Quinn with another 2 points, adding to his total on the day.
Just Quinn.
Just Quinn.
Just Quinn, just Cal, just Grayson.
So we know he can make something other than threes.
Mm-hmm. He can pass, too.
Right.
He had a great dish earlier.
So Colby Mills working his way into the paint. They kick it out to Lamont. That goes around the world and out. Lamont able to come down with the rebound. Kicks it to Nick Waters.
Out of bounds. Back to Killingley.
That will go out of bounds. It'll be Killingley ball. We've got substitutions galore on the court.
W.J. Oconee for the first time.
W.J.
That sounded borderline evil.
Nah.
W.J. Finish him.
So, here come the Cougars. 21-21, 3:18 left to play in the first half. There's Quinn going against WJ right there.
A little bit of a reach there from WJ, but he got away with it. The ref was on the other side.
Yeah, we've got one official doing this game today.
Oh,
loss of possession and a steal by someone else. They feed it up to
that?
Lamont.
Oh,
no!
Little off the backboard. You said little boop to get the ball up there. Kozlowskis.
Two shots, both off the glass. Neither one of them goes down. Killingley coming back. Man.
That's a nice drive there by Ethan.
On that. It goes out of bounds. It will be green ball.
There's a clean block there by Kozlowskis.
Cal's coming back into the game for the Cougars.
And it's still 21-21. We got a tie ball game.
This is going to be anyone's ball game today. This may end up to, who has the most possessions and can get inside, put it against the glass. Cutter with a shot, and it misses. Kozlowskis fighting for that. Feeds it to Cutter.
And he makes good.
Second, third, fourth, fifth effort on that one.
Cutter's got 7.
Whew. Kozlowskis just kind of pushing it across the court to Cutter.
All day.
All
day.
Quinn with 3.
All day.
3 threes for Quinn.
He's got 13 points in the first half.
Oh, there's a block on that.
And guess who? That was Ethan.
That's Ethan. He's going to put it against the glass, and he's going to get 2.
Ethan has 11.
Unbelievable.
In the first half.
24-25. 1:30 left to play in the first half. Another stolen pass.
Ethan again.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Somebody take him out. Take him out.
No, you got to love the play, especially at this level, man.
I'm telling you, the kid's got heart. And he can shoot.
He can shoot from almost anywhere he is on the court.
Yeah.
There's Cal.
You know what's nice about this Killingley team?
There's a travel green ball.
You know what's nice about this team? None of these kids are afraid to shoot. There's not one tentative bone in their body. They seem to be very, very comfortable shooting the ball.
Right. We've had some perimeter shots from the side that have actually gone long.
Yeah.
So we got Chris Coleman in the game.
Killingley up by 3. I think this is probably their biggest lead of the ball game since they went up 3-0 at the very beginning.
Ooh.
Yeah, he got away with that too.
He did.
Oh,
They feed it right back to him against the glass, and Kozlowskis with 2.
that was a gift.
Yeah, that play should not have happened,
Yeah.
but it did. And Kozlowskis with 2 points. Under 50 seconds left to play. 1 point separates the two teams. Oh, Ethan short and to the left on that one. Griswold comes down with the rebound.
That's his first 3 he missed.
Unbelievable.
He's only missed 1.
28 seconds left. Cutter brings it across half court.
The shooting at this level has been nuts. It's been off the charts.
I'm impressed. Suvanats with a shot. Oh!
See? Look at that.
He's going to get 2. So his points matches fouls with 9 seconds left to play in the first half.
Look, big brother Jeff, I can do it too.
Oh,
Look at Coleman waiting on that kid.
my goodness! So Ethan putting it up. It's high and to the side. Time runs out. Mike, look at this.
I don't even want to know.
27-26. Griswold with a 1-point advantage at halftime.
I don't even know how that happened. I honestly don't know how that happened. Because Killingly is a lot more aggressive on their shot selection. And they're hitting more threes. Here's the difference, I think, in that first half is that most of the scoring, obviously, was done by Ethan and Quinn. Both are in double figures in the first half. And I think it looked a little bit like, why isn't Killingly up by 10? Is because the scoring for Griswold is spread out.
Yeah, you've got a little bit of everybody making shots on the Griswold side.
So, for example, you got Cutter with 7, Colby Mills with 4, Lamont with 4, Suvanats, who just got a bucket, with 2, Kozlowskis has 7, and Nick Waters has a 3.
Mm-hmm.
So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 Wolverines that are have scored. And it's pretty much, even across the board. Now you take a look at Killingly. So you have Trevor, 2. Cal, no points. But he missed a couple of free throws.
Yeah, he's 0 for 2 from the line. But he's been big underneath at that center position to be able to feed that ball in, kick it back to the outside, try to make those lanes open up. So I think he's doing his job.
Alex, 0 for 2 from the field. He missed a 3 and he missed a regular field goal. So now let's look at both Ethan, number 20, and 22, Quinn. So Ethan had 3 threes in the first. Quinn had 2 threes in the first. In the second, Quinn has another. So if you want to add it up, you got these 2 kids right here, the major scorers. So you got 9, you got 11 for Ethan, 6, 8. And he got 13 for Quinn. So 24 points between those 2 kids. Now, so what? You're getting the points. It doesn't really much matter.
Right, you're getting the points and keeping your foul count down.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. I mean, nobody got in the bonus, at all, during the first half. But the difference is that I think what Killingly has to hope for in the second half is, even though they were shooting like crazy and they were pretty much unconscious, from 3-point land, you got to hope that Ethan and Quinn are going to be just as tough and just as much on target in the second half. Because if they're not, that's going to be very, very difficult.
Right. Well, that's the question, Mike. Because Coach Hanley's just as much aware of that as we are.
Of course.
And you've got 24 of 26 points for Killingly coming from 2 players.
Yeah.
So if we come up there, if Griswold comes back and they've adjusted their defense and they put them right on, just put them on Quinn and Ethan, that shuts them down. Can the other Cougars score points for Killingly?
Well, I'm sure they can. But, you take a look at the line score so far, and the only other Cougar was Trevor. Trevor's the only other, so they have 3 people that have scored. So
Trevor with 2 in the first.
Right. And you have 6 Wolverine. So there's the difference right there, as far as the scoring and the spread of it all.
Right, and Griswold able to hit threes of their own.
So Coach Hanley, in the locker room during during halftime here, they're saying you got to watch Ethan, and you got to watch Quinn. You got to watch those two cats.
Right, 20 and 22. Well, really for Killenly right now, you look at number 20 Ethan Hall, number 22 Quinn, and number 23 Cal. Yeah. Right there, all right next to each other. Absolutely. That's their shot makers, and that's their rebounder.
And that kid Ethan, man, he can shoot, he can pass. I mean, he's dishing it all day long. He's unselfish. Mm-hmm. He's throwing it around, and today he's playing very unselfish basketball. So you got to hand it. You got to hand it to those boys right there. And like I said in the first, if these kids continue with this type of shooting into high school and going wherever it is they go, whether it's Killingly, whether it's Ellis Tech, or wherever,
right?
They're going to be deadly.
Hey, one of the best things right now with SNSN covering this middle school basketball is you are seeing the future.
Yeah.
You look at these varsity squads and the 8th graders that are on these varsity squads. That's who's going to be up in the high school next year, and you're seeing it here now.
Yeah, and like the funny thing, like for example, let's just talk about Noah Suvanants for a minute. He's going to be he's going to be a freshman next year. This is if he goes to Griswold, and his brother will be a senior. So what kind of a combination are they going to do?
Right, another sibling combo.
Yeah. It's kind of like. It's kind of like on the girls' side, you've got the Matheson sisters.
Right, M&M connection.
Exactly. So, and you know what they can do. So what are the two Suvanants boys going to do next year together?
Right, it's going to be one of those things. They're going to be like, hey, those plays they're doing out in the driveway, dial them up. They could just look at each other and know what the other one's going to do.
Exactly. All right, John, second half action, 27-26. Griswold up on Killingly Intermediate.
John? I just looked down. Who got the fourth foul for Killingly? I'm missing that one.
I don't know. I only have 3.
Yeah, I got 3 as well. So here's Griswold on the attack. Kozlowskis kicks it out to Waters. Waters to Mills at the top. Dumps it to Cutter. He goes right back to Caden. Caden's going to work himself inside and dump it to Coleman. Puts it up. It falls down. Trevor with the rebound. Here come the Cougars.
Now, if they can't contain those two kids, Ethan and Quinn, it's going to be a long game.
Right, and there was Quinn right there. And who'd he dump it off to?
Oh.
That went to Ethan, but he misses. Mills with the rebound is going to bring it all the way down, and it doesn't go. But Ethan with the rebound for Killingly, and he'll bring it across half court. So a couple of missed shots for both teams here to start the second half. Trevor puts it up. He misses. Lamont with the rebound. Passes to Cutter.
So both teams coming out a little cold in the second half.
A little bit cold. But Griswold passing around. There's Cutter for 3. Off the rim, no good. Lamont immediately with the rebound puts it up. It doesn't go. Kozlowskis comes down with it somehow, and there's going to be a foul against Cal. That's his 3rd.
The big man.
Right here, a minute and a half into the 3rd period, and Cal's got 3 fouls. Kozlowskis comes to the line.
He missed his first 2 shots from the foul line in the first. It was like right at the beginning of the ball game.
This is the 3rd there. We've got a substitution for Killingly. Looks like Cooper is coming into the game.
First time we've seen him today.
He was in briefly.
Oh, was he?
In the second period, correct.
Well, he must have been in pretty brief because I didn't see him. He's in and out.
So Kozlowskis with his second shot.
Good to see you, Cooper. Welcome to the big leagues.
Welcome to the party.
So Kozlowskis kind of makes good there. He's 1 for 4 from the line. You're gonna make shots. You're gonna win or lose ball games from that free throw line.
You are. They Feeded Trevor
at
underneath.
every
He
level.
kicks it to the outside. That shot goes long. That'll go out of bounds. Looked like it went off Waters. So that'll remain white ball.
28-26. Only 1 point scored in the second half. And that is the free throw by Kozlowskis.
Right. And there's Cooper at the top. He's going to feed it off to Quinn. Oh! Trevor puts it up, goes long. Nobody home for the rebound. Colby Mills comes up with it. Cutter feeds it to Lamont in the corner.
Why not? Why not?
Oh! In and out of the rim right there. Out of bounds. Ref gives it green ball.
Oh, my left foot is asleep. You know what that means? It's going to be up all night.
It means you're glad you have an automatic.
It's taking a nap.
Kozlowskis out to Lamont.
Good shot.
Oh! And he gets three. So the 3 points come back here in the second half. Aiden Lamont hits a three. That's his first three.
Yeah. I mean, he's 1 for 3 from 3-point distance, but he hit it. Now Griswold up by 5, 31-26.
There's Ethan and Nick Waters.
Look, they're all over. Look, they're all over him right now.
Yeah, they're like, Coach Hanley was like, stay on 20.
Look at Lamont. You see him, he was like eyeballing him the entire way.
Right. They kick it to Cooper. Cooper down to Ethan.
They are certainly.
Oh, there's a three. Oh! And Alex, his first points of the ball game. He's a three here in the third period. Goodness gracious.
Hopefully we're seeing.
There's Colby Mills is going to add to his total with another 2 points.
Hopefully we're seeing, other kids from Killingly can score, and that's awesome. And that's just going to make the ball game even that much more tight.
There's a steal by Kozlowskis.
Yeah, pass it off, buddy.
Yeah,
you're not the guy.
So there's Lamont at the top of the key.
The big boys. You don't go coast to coast.
Off the cutter. Colby sets the pick, comes in. They're going to feed it back out to Lamont. He puts it up. Oh! And there's his second three.
7-point Wolverine lead. That is the biggest lead of the ball game. Killingly taking a timeout.
4:25 left to play in the third period. Your score now, Griswold 36, Killingly 29.
All right, we're going to take a quick respite for a second. We'll be back in just a minute. You're listening to Wolverines basketball right here on SNSN, the streaming news and sports network.
Authorization, enrollment, and activation activities are required. Receive all services. Contact institution for details.
2 lattes, please, on me. Yeah? My free Kasasa Cashback checking account surprised me with sweet cash rewards. So thoughtful. Kasasa Cashback simply appreciates me. It also refunds my ATM withdrawal fees. My Megabank account just takes money out every month without even asking. Sounds like it's time to move on.
Take back the special treatment you deserve with Kasasa Cashback.
Ask for Kasasa Cash Checking at Eastern Connecticut Savings Bank today. Member FDIC.
Killingly. All right, we are back here at Killingly Intermediate School. The Wolverines with their largest lead, 36-29. And it looks like the key in the second half, John, has been take out Ethan, take out Quinn.
Right. Ethan Hall and Quinn getting it done for Griswold, or for Killingly. Griswold.
Look at that zone all over Ethan and Quinn. He's not getting anywhere. They get double coverage right now on Ethan.
Fighting him against Kozlowskis. Yeah. They kick it out. And there's a shot. That's Cooper. They give him 3 or 2?
Oh, he got 2. 5-point lead, 36-31. Wolverines.
There's Caden bringing it back around to the top. Suvanot's back into Caden. Him and Cal fighting for it. Caden keeps up with it, puts it against the glass, and he's got another 2 points.
This is smash mouth basketball today.
I'll tell you
I am enjoying this.
There have been some basketball games at higher levels than this that have been less exciting. And there's a travel against Cal.
So look at this. We get a comment. Let's see, 2 comments by Wally Oconee. First one, it's let's go Dubs. And the other one, ready?
Yes.
The governor.
So Wally liked it, huh? That's actually, you came up with that. There's Cutter going underneath.
Ooh.
Not a good shot there. Colby Mills was there. Unable to keep it.
Lead back to 7, 38-31.
So we got Quinn going down to Ethan. Tried to pass it underneath. It was blocked. Oh, they get it to Cal. He goes against the glass, and Kozlowskis with the block. But he's going to get called for the foul.
You know, that's not a bad foul. I do that all day long.
Yeah, that's one thing. You talk to people, and you talk about what a good foul is.
That's a good foul right there, because it's like saying, you know, okay, you know what? No.
Right, and I'm going to bring you to the line.
Yeah, I'm going to make you earn it.
High arching shot by Cal falls just short.
Cal 0 for 3 from the free throw line so far today. There you go.
Since the second one, he's 1 for 2 on the day.
Cal's on the board. Just Cal.
Just Cal, just 1 point scored here in the third period.
He's on the board, baby. That's all that matters.
But he's joining the party. And he and Kozlowskis battling again down there.
Cal's
trying
all
to feed
over
it
him.
underneath to Lamont. And it is stolen by Alex. And then he and the ball both go out of bounds.
Let me tell you something. That right there, that was all instituted by Cal. I mean, he started with it, and he just totally disrupted that play.
Absolutely. Getting the hands up there.
Trying to get the ball back. Oh, okay.
Lamont for 3.
He's got good form. And look, you know, there's Cal again.
Cal with the rebound. And who's he pass it off to? Ethan. They go to Cooper in the corner. That's off the rim. That would have been a 2-point shot. They go to Cal. And there's going to be another travel called against number 23. Green ball.
6 points is big in this game. In this game, 6 points is big.
2 points would be big in this game.
Yeah. Because you know darn well that all they got to do is get an open Quinn or an open Ethan. You know, and they're going to – oh, that was blocked.
That's Cutter. It falls short.
Nice.
With the save. They're going to say that was out of bounds. Yeah. White ball.
It was a great play by Suvenance.
Came flying in there.
Uh-huh. I can't wait to see this kid play high school ball.
Tell you what.
I'm telling you.
Be impressive. They go back down to Cooper. Cooper to Ethan.
They are not letting Ethan anywhere near the bucket.
No, but it is allowing other Coopers to get into the game.
See? There's Quinn.
There's Quinn, but
he
that's
got
only
open.
2.
He got open.
And he sinks it. He's on the outside, but that was only 2. Mills fighting in, kicks it to Cutter. That's 3. Oh! And Cutter that's his third 3.
He's got 10 points, man. He's having a game.
We got a timeout. 1:26 left to play in the third period. Score now: Griswold 41, Killenly 34.
All right, and we're going to take a quick break here.
Wait, nope, they're bringing it back.
Nope. Oh, they are? Okay.
So Killenly went in for a timeout, but there was just a possession.
41-34.
There's Cal underneath against Suvenance. His shot doesn't go in. Colby Mills comes up with it, feeds it across to Cutter. Cutter against the glass. There's another 2 points for Aiden.
This is the difference. Unfortunately. You know, they're spreading the court. Different players are scoring for the Wolverines, where they're still going to the well with the 2 kids. You know, and I'll tell you, you know, with just a couple of minutes ago, when we saw Quinn get that deuce. Like,
and there's a 3-point shot, and it goes in.
That kid is deadly. He gets open. He's going to make that bucket.
He's on the outside. Doesn't matter. And he was all alone over there.
But that was Quinn, right?
That was Quinn.
The kid is deadly.
He's got a great shot. So Cal's able to get his hand in there on Suvenance, loses possession. Caden Kozlowskis comes up with it. Feeding it to Lamont at the top.
He's got 18 points. We're only in the third.
Oh, so they tried to pass underneath to the governor, and it's stolen.
All right, Ethan and Quinn are starting to take back.
There they go. They pass down to Alex. going to go back to Ethan. Uh-oh. You got Quinn on the outside. They feed it to Cal. He takes a shot. That's in and out. Colby Mills with the rebound, shoots it across the court as time expires. That's the end of the third period. Griswold, 43. Killenly, 37.
And we'll be back in a minute right here on the Streaming News and Sports Network. SNSN.
Life is full of choices. At Jewett City Savings Bank, we can make one choice easy, finding the right checking account. We offer a range of affordable accounts to fit your budget and needs, and each gives you the freedom to access your money the way you want, online, through our mobile app, or with your debit card. It's your money and your choice. To learn more about the account that's right for you, stop by one of our offices or visit us at jcsbank.com. Jewett City Savings Bank, member FDIC.
Hey, I'm Jess, but you can call me the Tire Queen. For the best deals on tires, come and see me at Advanced Automotive on Route 138 in Griswold. Call me at 860-376-8687. But definitely don't talk to my dad. He's definitely not the Tire King.
And right now, Jess the Tire Queen has great deals and excellent service waiting for you at Advanced Automotive, Route 138, Griswold.
Tire Queen!
All right, we're back.
We are back. Fourth period action. Only 8 minutes left in this ball game.
Ron,
what a ball game.
Ron, did you hear what we were saying? You're a luffer, not a fighter. He's going to start swinging pretty soon.
Maybe Peg's listening in. Better watch out. You got HR Luff and stuff coming home after this.
I think Peg's up with at a Dave Matthews concert somewhere.
43-37. Quinn's got the ball.
Ooh, that was
possession there. Colby Mills.
That was a gift for Griswold.
Absolutely, because that was Quinn all by himself. Suvanats for three. Off the rim. Hi. Kozlauskas comes down with the rebound, feeds it to the top. There's Cutter. That's off the front of the rim. Cal gets the rebound for Killenly on that one. They feed it out to Ethan. He brings it across. And he'll shoot for three. And that's off the board. No good. Colby Mills to Cutter. Off the glass. Oh!
Almost got that shooter's roll.
Out. Trevor comes up with it for the Cougars.
6-point lead, 43-37. Griswold on top of the
Ethan
Cougars.
For three.
Forget it. Forget it. Why do we even? It's going to go in. It's going to go in.
I'm telling you, he gets on that line. You have got to get on him. There's a pick by Noah.
He's got 14.
It's unbelievable. Colby Mills loses possession.
They have found a way in the last 3-4 minutes of basketball to get open, and they have brought the lead down to 3.
Kozlauskas with the shot. It's no good.
It's 43-40. Essentially, when you got these two studs shooting threes all day long, they could go ahead and tie it right here.
All day. So there's Ethan fighting it in. Uh-oh, there's Cal at the top. Feeds it over to Quinn. Quinn!
Oh, I'm going home. I'm just going home.
Goodness gracious, the three-point shot.
We got a tie ball game.
Cougars.
It's 43-43.
And he was off the line.
They have totally erased the 7-point deficit.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Kozlauskas feeding it
It's like that. It's like that song. It's like, when I move, you move. Just like that.
Nice. I like that.
For 3.
When I move, you move.
Just like that.
There's Nick Waters for 3.
Oh!
And that skids across. No good. But Suvanats with the rebound. Lost the possession underneath the basket. They say it's going to go out of bounds, and it will remain green ball. We've got
5.5 to go. 5.5 to go.
Lamont comes in for Mills. Oconee comes into the game.
And it looks like Killingley's going to take a timeout. So, John, with that, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back in a minute right here on SNSN.
Family owned and operated. That's something you don't hear too often anymore. Highway Campers of Plainfield is now 3 generations in and going strong. If you're looking to upgrade or get your first RV, contact the family that knows RVs, Highway Campers. They'll walk you through the process of finding the right RV for you and can even finance it for you. Visit www.highwaycampers.com and find your home on wheels. After all, home is where you park it. Highway Campers is a proud supporter of Griswold Youth Football.
All right. So, you know, when we were watching the JV contest, it's kind of like, what are we going to be in for, as far as the varsity contest is concerned? Because they were free shooting it there, too. They were just balling. That's what they do. I mean, Sonny was just launching them.
Well, the 3-point game started in the JV game.
Yeah.
We talked about it right at the top of this broadcast. They were hitting threes left and right. But Griswold JV was able to overcome Killenly Cougars 41-24. But I tell you what, 43-43, 5:32 left in this one. It's anyone's ball game.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So there's Noah for the shot. It goes long, bounces off Oconey's foot. That'll be white ball.
See, now that was not a good shot. That was not a good shot right there.
It was a little bit rushed.
Yeah. They didn't have to, but didn't have to shoot it. Especially right now when you're tied up, and these guys are starting to, and the Cougars are starting to light it up. And they're
with the steal.
Right.
Off the glass, it goes long. Lamont comes up with it. He puts it back up, and he'll get 2 points.
Looks like we get a timeout.
We got a timeout, Green.
All right. Hey, do you roller skate?
Do I roller skate? I would not say that I do. I have.
Yeah. Have you ever gone to skate-in Plainfield right next to Highway Campers?
I have not.
Dude, let me tell you something. I grew up there.
Okay.
I grew up there the whole time. They're open all the time. Did you know that? And you know who owns it? People that own Highway Campers.
Yes, they do.
So they have sessions every single day. I'm telling you. Go to skate-in, man. Or you can get a birthday party there. They do birthday parties. They've had them.
Can you get training wheels for skates?
Yeah, you can get a walker, too. They do. I'm not even being facetious. If you don't know how to do it, you can get a walker.
I almost need one of those anyway. So there's Ethan. He loses. Oh, steal! Puts it up. His ball short. The governor comes down with it.
Griswold up by 2.
Holy cow. Steals, changes of possession, missed shots, block shots. Subinats falls short. He goes to fight it again, but that'll go out of bounds and be white ball.
I'm a fan of this kid, but his last few shots have been rushed and have not been a great shot selection.
It's almost like he has a false sense of urgency. There's still 4:44 left in this game. There's only 2 points separating them in your favor.
Yep.
Worst thing you could do, start missing shots, losing possession, and the Cougars go on a run.
And you don't want to beat these kids up. They're really, really young.
So they feed it out to Cal. He goes long. And that goes out of bounds, but it will be green ball. So Colby Mills comes back into the game. Nick Waters is going to go down and have a
And the ref's let him play. The ref has let him play.
He really has. I'm impressed. And to be calling this game all by himself.
Yeah.
He's done a pretty good job. Subinats for 3. Off the back of the rim. Lamont comes down with the rebound. Feed it to Mills at the top. Lost the possession there, but Noah's able to come up with it. And Trevor with a block, but Subinats comes back down with it. They feed it off to Kozlauskas. Lamont's going to work his way inside, put it up. Goes against the glass. Kozlauskas got the rebound. He put it back up. His shot doesn't fall. Cal for the Cougars comes down for the rebound. Passes it off to Quinn. He's going to go to Alex. Uh-oh. We're seeing all the same names coming back up.
Yep.
So there's another steal by Subinats. And his shot, just too hard, goes off the glass. And there's going to be a travel. But I tell you what, there's some fight and hustle right there.
Subinats has taken the last 5 shots. And he's 0 for 6 in the 4th.
Yeah, but how many steals has he had?
Oh, yeah. I'm not saying, he's not having a great defensive ball game.
Right. But the shots, we've talked about it.
Yeah.
A little bit rushed, maybe a little bit excited. That layup, bouncing far off the glass. Oh, no!
That kid just finds a way to score.
So Ethan Hall with 2. draws the foul. And that'll bring him to the line.
Who did they slap the foul on? We got a tie ball game again. They have just scratched and clawed their way back into this.
They have. And they're taking advantage of the opportunities that are given to them, and Ethan's going to sink that shot.
This kid doesn't mess. Holy moly.
Doesn't matter if it's 1, if it's 2, if it's 3.
17. Ethan is 17. And Killingly up by 1.
And there was a grab that spun Kozlauskas around by Cal, number 23.
And that's on Ethan.
But the foul will go against Ethan. That's interesting.
It's a non-shooting foul. Yeah, they're not even putting the numbers on the board anymore.
No, I don't think they're updating them. I've got to trust my book more than the scores on the foul. There's Kozlauskas underneath. That was nice, but that does not fall. And Killenly comes up with it again. They try to get it down to Cooper, and that's going to go too far out of bounds.
See, now,
green ball.
That play right there is exactly what they were doing in the first half. It didn't fall for them, okay, but that's what they were doing. And it was very successful for them. Now in the fourth, they're really rushing their shots.
They do. 1-point ball game, 2:44 left. There's Lamont for 3. That's going to bounce off the rim out of bounds. He tries to fight for it, just sends it down to the baseline out of bounds. White ball. So Griswold right now taking shots, missing. And Killenly's coming up with the rebound.
They're 0 for 8 in their last 8 shots.
So there's Quinn that brings it across for the Cougars. He'll go to Alex, who's going to drive it inside, hold up, get it to Cal. Back to Alex. Here we go. There's Ethan Hall. Drive inside, kick it to Alex on the outside.
Very unselfish
Back to the top
play.
on Cooper.
Very unselfish play.
They do, and they've burned 20 seconds up right here. So Ethan the Cooper. Going back to Ethan. That's going to bounce off him out of bounds. Green ball break for Griswold right there. 2 minutes on the nose left. Killenly 46, Griswold 45.
2-minute warning.
Do not leave and get another drink. Not in this ball game. So there was a move in a pass. They're going to call a kick on Cutter.
I guess so, yeah.
Wow. So that'll change possession right there. It'll be Killenly ball. They're saying that Aiden Cutter kicked that one. That pass was stolen by Colby Mills, who feeds it up to Caden Kozlauskas, trying to go back down to Cutter. There was a hand on it, but he's able to come up with it. Ethan in there trying to steal it.
Oh, the ref is not in the ball
Cutter
game.
tried to pass it to the referee. Referee said no.
Killing is calling a timeout.
Out of bounds. It'll be white ball, but the Killenly coach is ferociously trying to call a timeout. 1:40 left on the clock. 1 point still separates the two teams.
And we'll be back in a second right here on SNSN 4645 Killingley.
Did you know that Allstate Insurance, the Trahan agency, has 2 offices now, Plainfield and East Lyme? And that's good news for you, since Kevin Trahan has been in the insurance business for well over a quarter of a century. Plus, he's easy to find. Just search in any browser, Kevin Trahan, Allstate Insurance, and when you get to his Facebook page, you'll find tons of helpful information on questions you may not even have thought to ask. Allstate Insurance, Trahan Agency, Plainfield and East Lyme. Proud sponsor of Griswold Youth Football.
Yeah, it was a message for Kevin Trahan, the best-looking man in all of insurance.
You do? I think you have a man crush.
Nah, he's just a good guy. He's just a good guy.
So here we are back in action. Killenly with the ball.
Kevin Trahan's he's a good guy. Runs a good, clean business, and there's a reason why he's successful.
There's a steal by Lamont. Going against Ethan. They feed it out to Colby Mills. He's going to take his shot. Off the rim, no good. Killenly comes down with the rebound. Quinn's going to feed it back off to Ethan. 1:14 left in the ball game.
They have 2 points in the fourth, and that's Lamont.
And Lamont with the foul.
They are 1 for 14 in the fourth. You're not going to win ball games that way.
Not going to win it right there. And we got a 60-second timeout here, Mike.
And we're going to take a break ourselves right here on the Streaming News and Sports Network.
The holidays are over, and it's time to start paying the bills. Let Cash for Cars help you out by taking away that old jalopy in the backyard. You know, the one back there. Cash for Cars will tow away your cars, trucks, SUVs, and pay you $300 to $400 in cash. Blown up, no title or keys, they don't care. Call Cash for Cars, 860-373-2556, or shoot them a message on Facebook. Search Cash, the number 4, Cars. Cash, the number 4, Cars. And get paid now.
And we're back here at SNSN. Yeah, we're having had some fun with the crowd. There's some people in front of us looking back going, what's that, SNSN? Who are they? So I just started waving.
Yeah, but they're going with our books. They trust our books more.
We're on top of this ball game, kids.
We got it. We try to bring you quality sports broadcasting here on SNSN.
And nobody in Eastern Connecticut, from Thompson to New London, does more sports than SNSN.
That's why we are the
Prove me
Streaming
wrong.
News and Sports Network.
Prove me wrong.
1:10 left in the ball game.
We don't do the game of the week. We do 3-4 games a week.
Every game we do is a game of the week. There's Cal. They're going to kick it back out to Quinn.
Listen to this crowd, man. They're
They're
pumped.
going to bring it back across half court. They go to Ethan.
Ooh,
Cutter's all over him. 1 minute left. We got
Call
a foul on Cutter.
That's his first.
Wow, he made it all the way to 1 minute left in the ball game before he drew his first foul.
Yeah.
He was just too busy scoring.
Aiden, he's had a really good game. He's been dialed in for 4 quarters.
So they get it to Quinn. Cutter's on him again.
Oh, stepped on the line. They should have been over and back.
And there's going to be oh my goodness gracious, and they call Lamont for the foul. He can't believe it. So we got Chris Coleman coming in for Subbanov.
That's a good sub right there. And not for nothing. Coleman, he's rested, he's small, and he's dirty, baby. he'll take that away.
They do. And there we go. They get it to Quinn, and then Cutter's just going to ram him all the way back to the outside, draw his second foul.
They're just going to keep fouling until, after the next one's going to put him in the bonus. So
they got it to Cal.
Oh, almost stolen by Lamont.
They pass it to Ethan. Ethan to Quinn.
Ay.
And there's Colby Mills breaking up the pass down to the corner. It's going to go out of bounds. Remain white ball. Subbanov is going to come in for Mills.
(46-45), Killingly by 1.
Killingly moving the ball. They got Cooper at the top of the hill. There's Chris Coleman with a steal.
What'd I tell you?
Oh, my goodness. And there comes Alex with a steal of his own.
You got to call it on Subbanov?
Yep. Foul goes against Subbanov.
That's 3. It's 1-1. So they are now in the bonus.
24.9 seconds left.
Really, Coleman, I told you that was a good play. That was good to get him in the ball game.
Comes in, gets the steal, but another fantastic play by number 10, Alex, for the Cougars. Going to get a steal of his own and draw the foul against Subbanov. It's going to bring him to the line, 1-1.
Alex has 3 points. He has 1 3-point play.
Misses his shot. Mills comes down with the rebound.
20 seconds to go. And the ball is kicked. And, it's off of Killingly.
Off Killingly.
And looks like we've got
We've got an injured player right there.
Looks like
is that Quinn?
That is.
Did he hit the court? Did his head hit the court? Is that what it was?
Yeah, but you know what? That kid's tough, man. He's been in this entire ball game duking it out with everybody. Ain't going to bring him down.
And he does not want to leave this ball game, but we get a timeout. Maybe that's a humanitarian timeout.
I think so. That could be.
Right there. 16 and a half seconds left. Your score, Killenly 46, Griswold 45. Ooh, my goodness gracious.
Let's take a quick break. We'll be back in a minute right here on the SNSN. What the heck, right? Streaming News and Sports Network.
Reliable plumbing and heating services are just a phone call away when you contact the professionals at McGuire Plumbing and Heating in Fallontown. Family owned for more than 35 years, McGuire Plumbing and Heating has earned a reputation by providing accurate quotes and being open and honest when on the job, plus giving honest advice that may be needed down the road, but isn't an immediate concern today. Find McGuire Plumbing and Heating on Facebook or call 860-376-3388. Look for the big truck with the little Irish.
All right, John, this is absolutely bona fide, 100% the game of the year so far. And these two teams play tomorrow.
I tell you what, if you aren't on, you got to get on SNSN right now. We got 16 and a half seconds left.
And tomorrow, before tomorrow's game, I'm going to take my blood pressure medications before the game.
Oh, my goodness gracious. You talk about game of the year, game of the century. There's Ethan knocking it out of bounds, trying to get it out to Colby Mills. That'll be green ball.
Got about 9/10 off the clock there, 15.6.
Feed it up over the top to Kozlowskis. Kozlowskis against Cal. He's looking to go somewhere. Once again, Cal with that fantastic defense. Oh, my goodness gracious. Nobody could get there.
Uh-oh.
Hanley, you got Hanley halfway across the court.
You're going to get teed up,
telling
baby.
him he's been calling a timeout for 65 years. Referee's looking at him like, what's a timeout? Clock is stopped at 6 seconds.
They should put a couple seconds back onto that clock. But then again, he didn't see it. So what are you going to do?
Didn't see it, didn't call it.
And it's Killenly ball.
Killenly ball, 6 seconds, 1 point separates the two. Cougars' favor. Bounce past the Cal. They got it to Cooper, who's all alone. He misses it. Suvanovs comes in with an uppercut. That's his fourth foul, Mike.
Well, go big or go home.
Nick Waters coming in. Noah's going to have a seat. He'll be facing Floyd Mayweather next week. 1.8 seconds on the clock. Cooper at the line.
Was there a technical?
And he sinks it.
Who was the technical on? Was it on Suvanovs?
It'd have to be Suvanovs.
So he fouled out. Then he must have fouled. He would have to have fouled out because that would have been 4 and 5 then.
And Cooper sinks both his shots, increases that lead for the Cougars, 48-45. Yeah, you're right. We definitely knew the foul was going to go against Noah, but then they teed him up with the technical. That gave Killenly 2 shots. Cooper sunk both of them. There's Ethan, but Lamont with the quick foul.
All right, so here it is, 48-45. Griswold.
Less than a second.
Less than a second to go. And who's at the line?
Ethan Hall.
If he sinks one, it's a 2-possession game. It's over. It's really just impossible at that point.
One of those amazing threes to
and this
tie
is
it up right
1-1. So, I mean, you got to call a timeout right away. That's it.
Yep, sinks it.
That's it. That's it. It's a 2-possession ball game now, so. And
that's off right there. Nick Waters, no timeout called. Time expires. Cougars are going to take this one 49-45. We knew it was going to be a high-scoring ball game, and it was going to be just a matter of points that separated the two teams. And right here, Killenly comes up on top at the end. 49.
That was a hell of a game. That was one hell of a game. I almost want to do the game tomorrow.
Oh, the home game tomorrow, just to finish this off.
Just to finish this off.
What a battle we had here today. I tell you what, tell your friends, tell your mom. Everybody check out SNSN Radio on YouTube and watch this ball game. Unbelievable.
If you didn't see this one, holy moly!
You missed one of the best basketball games you're going to see this year.
Yeah. You know what? You know what the funny thing is that you have all of these youth games, and some people think like, wow, what do I want to watch that for? It's just a bunch of kids. It's not just a bunch of kids.
No,
these kids are crazy, and it just the amount of 3-point shots that they were taking. It was crazy.
Oh,
absolutely
the
nuts.
3 points in the beginning of this ball game was unbelievable.
Yeah. So here's the ball game. Here's what happened that I could see. Griswold scored 2 points in the fourth. That was it.
That's the extent of their scoring in the fourth, and that was Aiden Lamott.
Yeah. 2 points. That's it. So they were, let's see, they took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 12. They were 1 for 12 in the fourth. And they Killingly outscored them 12-2.
Oh, they
absolutely
did.
And that was it. Basically, they got the 2-point bucket at the beginning of the fourth, and then Killingly went on a 12-0 run.
Well, absolutely. We had talked about it as it was happening. We were rushing our shots. It seemed like we had a false sense of urgency when there was still 5 minutes left to play in the ball game. We're not getting rebounds. So we're taking shots, not making the shots, and losing possession. And then Killingly's coming back down, and they're making their shots. Yeah. And we had talked about at halftime, you're going to have to watch number 20, Ethan Hall, and number 22, Quinn. They were able to keep Ethan scoreless in the third, but Quinn comes up, and he gets 5 in the third.
Yeah.
Then Ethan comes back in the fourth, and he got 7 points in the fourth, and Quinn put another 3.
Yep. So if you take a look at the scoring, let's just look at, and we talked about that too. You had Ethan and Quinn. If you could kind of squelch them, you had a shot. But you know what? They weren't going to be squelched. There was no way.
No.
There was no way. Just for example, Ethan. Let's see. In the fourth, well, let's see. Let me just add him a 7 points for Ethan just in the fourth quarter.
I'm adding up all
7,
the other players
9
with points for the Cougars today.
So he had 16. Quinn had, let's see, 6, 8, 10, 13. Looks like 19.
10. You take Ethan and Quinn out of this ball game,
it's a totally different game.
And the Cougars score 10 points.
Well, you can look at it that way too, but also these kids are going to get, different looks, with a different team out there.
Oh,
so.
Certainly. No doubt about that. But are you going to have the same type of production without number 20 and 22 in there? That's what I'm saying.
Not at all. Let me see if we can hold on one second. I was going to see if we could get one of the kids up here. Maybe we'll do interviews tomorrow.
Okay.
With these kids. And
are you going to do tomorrow's game?
Oh, I think we have to. I think you have to.
SNSN in the house.
So that's it, John. Take us home.
So that's your ball game, your final score. Killingly Cougars 49, Griswold Middle School Wolverines 45. But it's not over. They can split the series. Killingly's coming down to Griswold. They're coming into our house, game 2. And it sounds like SNSN will be there.
Rock and roll, baby.
So for Mike Minarski, Big Ron Lufkin, I'm John Harden, and we'll see you tomorrow.